Hello, students. Welcome back. This is Mr. Morris, and what I want to do today is show you how to use OnShape um, to build an assembly. Now, you should have already downloaded 4 parts from Canvas that we will use to build the assembly with. I'm going to share my screen with you. Give me just a second here, please. All right, let me try this now. Okay. So, when you get done with your assembly, it's going to look something like this, okay? So again, you should have already downloaded these 4 parts. So we're going to build the 3D model of the assembly, and then we're going to make just a assembly drawing. Maybe later on we might actually dimension the parts. I'll see how much time it takes us to do this. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start from scratch here. And what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, is I'm going to stop my share for a minute and go back in because sometimes I will lose my share. And here we are. All right, so this should be your screen. Okay, and OnShape. Come up here to create, arrow down. And we're going to select, you've already imported your files, again, 4 of them. Go to document, and we're going to type in assembly dash 1. And you can put your name if you want to. All right, and select create. All right, so up here, actually, we want to come down here to the lower left-hand corner. There's this plus sign. Go up here to create an assembly. All right, so we want to go to insert, and we want to go to other documents. And there's this back arrow here. And I'm going to see, there's the assembly I created earlier. We're going to create that one. And the first part we're going to bring in is this base plate. That's an IPT file, so that's an inventor part file. Click on this, and then click on this. And you're going to click on the screen. Now we're going to do a right click on the part and select fix. Okay. And then we're going to select the green check mark. So you can rotate your scroll wheel. You can hold the scroll wheel down and pan around. Now we're going to bring in the next part. Now I have to admit, Mr. Morris is used to using Inventor and Fusion. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, but I did it earlier and it should work fine. So go to Insert, and we're going to click on Other Documents. And you can say created by me, actually. Um, and we're going to bring in the second part, which is the bearing. Click on this, and then click on it again, and move it over here off to the side. Click, and we're going to click on the green check mark. Now, notice we have a hole here, a hole here, and a hole here, and a hole here. Well, a hole is a cylinder. Okay, a hole is a cylinder, and we're going to go up here to where it says cylindrical mate. I want you to click on this. Okay, now go over to the view cube, and you're going to have to orient the view cube so that you can see the bottom of the bearing. I'm going to click here. Be careful now. Click right on the edge. And then we're going to click right on this edge. Okay. And so it didn't like me, but then it finally did go over there. Let's change the direction here by flipping it. All right. And then do the green check mark. Now it's lined up. See, I can hold down my left mouse button and move it up and down. It is lined up with this. This hole was lined up with this hole, but this one is not. So what we're going to do now is I need to see underneath this hole here, right? So we're going to go back to cylindrical mate, click here, and we're going to click on this, the edge of this hole. Okay, we're going to use our view cube to help us out here. And you might have to, okay, just maneuver the view until you can see this hole here. I'm going to click on the edge. And I'm going to click on the green check mark. All right, now you might think that it's fixed now, but it's not. If I hold down my left mouse button, it can still move up and down. See that? Now it's staying, the holes are staying aligned, but it's not anchored to the base. So now what we're going to do is we're going to again use our view cube, and I'm going to click on this constraint here called planar mate. Click on planar mate, and we're gonna come here and we're going to click on the bottom of that. See if it's going to let me do it here. I don't know why sometimes it takes me 3 times to do it, but it's got something to do with my mouse, I guess. Click here, and it should snap to it, and click on the green check mark. Now it's not going to, it's locked in position. I'm just going to check it to make sure the holes are lined up. Yep, see the holes are fine. All right, so all right, so I'm going to hit the red X here. All right, so we've got 2 parts now. This one's fixed. See over here on the feature tree, part 1 is there's a fixed constraint, and part 2 is we did the planar or the cylindrical mate. This is a cylindrical mate, and this is the planar mate. These are 2 we used. All right. I'm going to go to insert, and I'm going to hit the back arrow here, and I'm going to bring in the next part, which is going to be the collar. Click, click, and bring it over here to the right. Click, and I'm going to hit the green check mark. Now again, we can use cylindrical mate. Click here. Now I'm going to click. See how that, see your center here? See here, your center of your cylinder. If I click right there and then click right here and then click on the green check mark and then exit out. Okay. So you think, well, it's good. It's there, right? Well, if you hold down the left mouse button, you can pull this up. Okay. So the axis of this cylinder is in line with this one, but it's not totally fixed yet. Okay. So, or constrained. That's the proper word to use. It's not completely constrained yet. So I'm going to now I want to use the planar mate. Click here, and I'm going to click right here, that plane. I don't know why sometimes it takes me. It's my mouse, folks. It's not you guys. It's my mouse. And I'm going to click right there and select the green check mark. Now it's constrained. I'm going to exit out. Now we got one more part to bring in, but we have two of them. Okay, so we're going to go to insert and we're going to go to hit the back arrow. And again, you should have all these parts loaded already. Here's the cap screw. Click, click, and I'm going to click here. And then I'm going to bring it in again and click here. All right, hit the green check mark. Now again, we're going to use our cylindrical mate. Click here. Now I'm going to click right here on that edge. Click there. And I'm using my scroll wheel, right, and panning, and then click right there. And click on the green check mark. Now, it's still, if I hold down the left mouse button, that will come up. Okay, so we have to fix that. So I'm going to come over to my view cube. All right, I'm going to go to planar mate. Click there. And let's see, did I lose my, yeah. All right, so planar mate, click here. Click right there. All right. And we're going to click right on that plane. And click on the green check mark. Now I'm happy with that. Okay. So let's do it with this one now. We're going to go to cylindrical mate. Click here. And I'm going to click on that edge. Come down here and click on that edge. Click on the green check mark. Hit the red X. Now, if you hold down the left mouse button, you can pull that up, right? Just like before. Trying to find the best view where I can. All right, so go to planar mate. All right. I'm going to undo that one. It didn't like me for that for some reason. Try this again. Again, I think it's my mouse. I'm pretty sure it is. It should work in the classroom. Too far. It's frustrating because it's the last part. That's the way it always works, right? Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here. Planar. The green check mark. Hallelujah. Who got the assembly built? Now, if you wanted to print this out as a PNG, right, you could go to right here, these three bars, click here and print. And we want to, you can rotate your scroll wheel. You can position this, by panning. You got to hold the scroll wheel down and download image. And there is your, I'm not going to click on it because I'm going to lose my share. Okay. So this is your assembly here. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the first sheet of an assembly drawing. which again is going to have a bill of materials, and it's going to have balloons or leaders pointing to each of the parts. So I'm going to go to down here. You see this little uh, cross here. Click on that. And we're going to go to create drawing. And I am going to select size B. Click here. Select OK. All right. Now, click on Assemblies and select Assembly 2 or whatever. In your case, it's going to be Assembly 1. But in my case, it's Assembly 2. And so I'm going to select, that's the front view. Come over here and select Asymmetric. And I'm going to make it a scale 1:1. And I'm going to place it right there. I'm going to click. All right. Now, if you come inside, if you move your cursor near the part, do a right click, show hide, and show shaded view. All right. Now, I'm not saying this is the correct way of doing this. It's one way of doing it. There's always multiple ways of doing the same thing. So I'm probably showing you the hard way first, which is okay. Right here is your balloon. Click here. And what I want you to do is move your cursor near this edge of this part. Click, drag it out some, click, enter, and we're going to hit the green check mark. Okay. Now, we're going to put some more of these in place. Right here, we got another one here. Click, drag out, click, enter, click on the green check mark. All right, we're going to come back in a minute. We're going to put numbers here. And again, this is not the most efficient way of doing this. Click here, enter, click on the green check mark. And we're going to put one here. Move in and close, scroll in, click, drag out a little bit, click, enter. All right, green check mark. Now, this was the first part we did, so you can double click here, hit the backspace, type in 1, select the green check mark. Yay, that's number 1, part 1, right? Click here, that's the first part we brought in. This is the second part, double click on this, hit the backspace, type 2, click on the green check mark. Double click on this one, hit the backspace, type in 3, hit the green check mark. Double click on this one, hit the backspace, type in 4, hit the green check mark. All right. Now you can reposition these. If you hold down your left mouse button, you can reposition these if you want to. Okay. All right. Now we're going to bring in a bill of materials here. So come up here to this table. Click on the table. And I want 5 rows. And click here, and I want 2 columns. And I'm going to click right here and click on the green check mark. All right, now what I want to do here is click inside this first. Well, it's actually already it's by default. It's already asking us to enter. Type in the word all capital letters. Okay, all capital letters. Okay, and then click in here, and this is going to be description. Type out description. Click on the green check mark. Hopefully I didn't miss. Now, If you hover, you see those little grips. You can pull this out some. All right, good. Now, here is our anchor point. We can move this by holding down the left mouse button. So did I spell description right? Yes, I did. Now we're gonna come here and click on this. Type in 1, arrow down, type in 2, arrow down, type in 3, arrow down, type in 4, and then hit the green check mark. Now you should be able to change the justification of these if you want, just by double clicking and come over here at the center, double click here, center, double click here, center. All right, and part 1, I double clicked in that cell, and that's going to be the base. Again, all capital letters, arrow down. And the next one is going to be the bearing. Make sure you spell that correctly. Arrow down. Well, hit the green. If it doesn't arrow down, just hit the green check mark, and you can always double click in the cell. And number 3 is the collar. Green check mark. And then here, number 4 is just type in cap screw. That's not the complete nomenclature for that part, but that's okay. It could be a quarter 20, UNC, socket head cap screw, or just cap screw, not socket head, but click on the green check mark. Okay. Now, notice as you hover, see that little black dot? Hold down the left mouse button, you can anchor this. It's going to snap to that corner. Now you can drag this out. You can also what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to line that up with that mark above it. All right. There. It didn't like me. There you go. We got a problem over here now, though. All right. Notice I'm being too particular about lining that up. Okay. Now we need to do the title block. So this is what we've been doing all along. Checked by you. Okay, that's my approved by me. Today's date. When you do this tomorrow, it will be the 27th. So I'm going to get rid of those little lines right there. Okay, green check mark. All right. Now the title of this is just type in VPCC, green check mark. Click on this. This could be CAD 120, green check mark. And this is going to be assembly -1, check mark. Now you can come down here and double click on this if you want to. Every drawing should have a drawing number, but I'm just going to delete and put 0001. Oops, not 2, but 1. Green check mark. All right, so that looks really nice. That's really that's what your first sheet of your assembly would look like. Again, I'm just holding down my left mouse button and dragging these. Okay. And again, this is our part. Oh, not there, sorry. This is our assembly here. And this is our drawing. Okay. So that will be your assignment tomorrow, one of your assignments tomorrow. We're still working with the circular pattern, and we'll be doing this one, and then we'll be working uh, in our flip book some. All right, so that completes this video. I'm going to stop the share, and I appreciate your time. Take care.